Hey, thanks so much. We visit these scriptures to remind ourselves that we are fearfully and wonderfully made. We've been given an amazing privilege to join God, not just in creation and his image and likeness, but now we're being told we have to join him in slaying what? Unrighteous deeds in the earth, wickedness. We don't physically, like in the Old Testament, go after the bad guys, but the slaying that we do today, destroying the works of the devil. Depart from me, therefore, you bloody men. Sounds reminiscent of the Lord's Prayer. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. That's the Lord's Prayer. What? Can you imagine Jesus not just saying that so that his disciples could figure out how to pray? He was saying, Our Father, deliver us from evil. Give us the escape, Father, from the evil visitors. Jesus was always having to dodge the bad guys because his time to die wasn't yet. So surely thou will slay the wicked, O God. And there's your semicolon. Slow down. Hit that speed bump. Depart from me, therefore, you bloody men. These are those bloody evil spirits. Oh, that was a good one. You hear that thunder out there? I heard a little rattle of those bars in the back. It was nice. Those bloody spirits of accusation, those bloody spirits of bitterness, those bloody spirits of fear, inordinate, ungodly, no faith spirits, those bloody spirits, and you fill in the blank. Depart from me, therefore, you murderous spirits. I have been made in the image and likeness of God from my mother's womb. I've been established for his praise. I've been established to reflect his countless thoughts towards me. And it's my responsibility as a believer now to reflect the power and authority over you bloody spirits. And even the things in my own life, you are inferior to the Spirit of God. So this is why Psalm 139 is a very warring chapter. It gives us the foundation for the most perfect beginning that we could have and reflect back on. And it actually gets you out of the realm when you read those first 18 verses. It gets you back to the original design, what God intended. And it shows the area of gray, how you could have gray thinking and how God still speaks to you. He's still there when you're whatever shade of gray that you're in. But then the conclusion is fight. God's going to fight, and you are responsible to fight. Do not sit down and squat. Activate these prayers as a conclusion to this amazing joining that God has done. Verse 20, for those are those bloody men, speak against thee wickedly. That's an accusing spirit, isn't it? Accusing spirits do this. They blame God for doing something that those spirits are actually doing. Again, accusing spirits blame God for what they are doing. Or they turn, and then on top of that, they'll blame God for not stopping what they do. So then therefore, God has to defend himself, or this is rational thinking. I guess then God has to defend himself against accusers. Well, you know what? Accusers don't care about the truth anyway. This is why they're bloody. They are violent. They don't care about truth. They don't care about restoration and coming to peace. This is why they speak first wickedly against God, and then they see you're made in the image and likeness of God, so they go after you too. They go after all of mankind, whether they're believers or not, but they really attack those that the Spirit of God has something to use in believers, and they really throw the hammer. If you do not discern what a spirit of accusation sounds like, you're easily had. Don't be easy. Be wise as a serpent. So these evil spirits first accuse God, but because the close relationship between you and God, because of Genesis 1:26, 7, and 8, male and female, both were called to have dominion in the garden. You're now to have dominion over bloody men, over these bloody voices. And it says in verse 20, and your enemies take thy name in vain. We are made in the image and likeness of God. So of course they're going to talk trash about you if they're taking the name of God in vain. There is no other conclusion than to pick up a perfect hatred towards evil as a part of your core identity. You can't just hope the devil goes away, or someone will do the work for you. Male and female, he created them to have dominion, to have control. Well, you know what? In the original plan in Genesis 1, and even into chapter 2, the original plan had nothing to do with having dominion over evil spirits, but that did not change the intent. What happens here on this planet to have dominion, both male and female, have authority. Now that the devil has inserted himself into physical creation, you're to have dominion over that too.